Hello everybody, my name is Randy. We are going to be doing a vinyasa flow today, full body experience. So let's get started. Let's start in child's pose. Knees wide, sink your hips back to your heels and let your belly come in between your thighs. Head comes to the floor or onto your hands. And move your, massage your forehead into the ground or into the hands, whatever you've got it on. Just take a moment to get into your body here, to come onto your mat, to put the focus and the intention on what we're doing here and now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. When the belly is full, exhale. Lift onto your knees. Come onto all fours. Roll over your wrists. You know, I like to start all my classes with this. Pay attention to our wrists, go the other way. Fingertips point out towards the sides of your mat and rock back and forth. Fingertips point back towards the knees. Sink your hips towards your heels. Come back towards the front of the mat. Let's do a few cat-cows. Open up our spine. Push into the ground, round your back. Drop your forehead towards your floor. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale. Pull your chest through your arms. Let the crown of your head rise towards the sky. Exhale. Push into the hands, round your back. Drop your head. Inhale, bring your arms through your chest. Lift your head towards the sky. Exhale, come to neutral. Lift your toes flip your toes and lift your knees about an inch off the ground. So we're in this hovering beast pose here. I want you to lift the right knee, bring it in towards your right tricep, point it out towards the side of the room, and then back towards the back of the room. Bring it back into the chest, out to the right. Point it to the back. And we're just gonna do a few rolls just like that. Keep your pelvis pointing towards your mat. Push through your hands. Navel is strong. Okay, release, toe to the floor. Lift your left toe up. Left knee in towards the tricep. Out towards the side of the room, back towards the back of the room, in towards the chest. So we're doing a few of those hip rolls here. Right knee still hovering off the ground, and if this is too much, feel free to put that right knee onto the floor. And push. Push through the hands. Dome your back so your core is active. Place the left toes onto the floor, push into the hands, down dog. Pedal out your feet, walk your dog. It's your first down dog of the day, so do whatever feels good to you. Ski the feet from left to right. Come into stillness. Come up onto the balls of your feet. We're gonna either step, don't stop, step, hop, jump to the front of the mat. Woo! Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale. Bend at your knees. Chest lays on your thighs. Head hangs heavy. And you can sway from side to side if that feels good. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll up into mountain pose. Arms reach towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bring your palms into your chest at prayer. Close down your eyes. Let's set our intention here. You can set whatever intention feels right for you for today. My intention is going to be here present on the mat. To let go of everything else that I've got going on and just be here now. I carved out this time for me today, and so that's what I'm going to focus on now. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. On your exhale, we're not going to fold here, just sink your hips towards your heels. Sink, 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 sink. Elbows can come in at the knees, so your hands are in prayer. Elbows pushing the knees out, knees hugging in towards the elbows. Hands on the ground. Stump, jump, step, hop. I really just want to say stump today, I guess, into your plank pose. Here in plank, we're going to do a few plank jacks. So here we are, strong arms, pressing through our feet. Tailbone is lengthened towards your heels. Ribs drawing in. Ready? We're going to do a few plank jacks. So hop your feet out so they're straddling your mat, and then back in, keeping your core strong, keeping your hands where they are, your shoulders still above your wrists. Let's do 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chaturanga. Up dog. Hold here for a moment. Pull your chest through your arms. Ground down through your feet. Engage your quads. Exhale, push into the feet. Use your core to bring you up into down dog. Inhale, come up on the toes, bend at the knees, jump, step, hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, malasana. Squat down. Hands to the floor. Jump, step, hop. Your feet back. Plank pose. Let's do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up dog. And down dog. Right away, bend at the knees. Jump, step, hop to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Sweep your arms up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, malasana. Feel your chest grow long. Hands to the floor, jump, step, hop your feet to the back of the mat. Come into plank pose. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Good. Take a deep inhale. Exhale with a sigh. Sweep your left foot up towards the sky. Bring your knee into your chest. Tap it to your left tricep. Kick it back up. Knee to tricep. Kick it back up. Knee to tricep. Kick it back up. This time, open your hip to the left side of the room. Come up onto the ball of the right foot. Swivel your heel so you come into side plank. Inhale. Strong right arm. Left knee pointing up towards the chest. Ground down into your Grounded foot. Left knee into chest. Left toes to the front of the mat. Left hand to the inside of the left foot. And we're just going to be in our long lizard lunge here. Flossing, kind of just moving front and back and front and back. You can always come onto your forearms here. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your front left leg and bow your chest over that leg. Inhale, lizard lunge. Exhale, bow over your front left leg. Lizard lunge, bend your front left leg, straighten it and bow. Bend it, pull your chest through, crown of the head towards the room in front of you. Lengthen, bow. Come back into it. Left foot meets right at the back of the mat. Let's do 2 push-ups here. 1, you can always bend your knees, set your knees on the ground. 2, on this one, up dog and down dog. Good. Sweep your, I think we're on the left side, right leg up towards the sky. Knee into chest, tap at the right tricep. Sweep your leg back up. Come onto the ball of the foot, trap the right tricep. Sweep it back up. Tap the right tricep. Sweep it up. Open your hip. This should feel good. Come up onto the ball of your left foot. Swivel it so you're in your side plank. Ground down into the left foot. Root into your left hand. Engage your abdominal muscles. So see if you can lengthen your tailbone even here. Reach your right arm up. Reach your right knee towards the ceiling or the sky. Right knee into chest. Bring your foot to the front of the mat. Right hand on the inside of the right foot. Lizard lunge. Rock back and forth. Just work into our hips. Say hello. Straighten your front leg. Bow over top. Inhale. Bend. Head grows long. Exhale. Grow your right leg long and bow over it. Pull forward, bend the right knee. Lizard. Lengthen the right leg and bow over it. Inhale, lizard. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lizard. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lizard. Lift your right foot and then step it back by the left. 3 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. On the bottom of your next one, up dog and down dog. Come up onto the balls of your feet, bend at the knees, jump, step, hop your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, sink down into Malasana. Hands to the mat. Jump back into your plank pose. We're not going to do any jacks here. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg reaches up towards the sky. Knee into tricep. Knee or foot sweeps back up towards the sky. Go like you're gonna go into our side plank, but slowly step those little toes onto the floor behind your right leg. Puff your chest up towards the sky. Feel the scapula, your right scapula, roll onto your back body. Reach your left arm up overhead. Lift your hips high. Bring your left knee in towards the chest, left toes to the front of the mat. Open up into warrior two. Really ground down through the knife edge of your right foot. Bend in to your left knee. Reach your arms long. Inhale. Left arm, forearm comes onto the left leg, thigh. Reach your right arm up overhead. Glutes wrap in toward the midline. We're not letting them pop out. Wrap it in. Spin your chest open. Ground down into your left foot. Skandasana. To the right. Inhale. Walk your hands forward. Hands come to the back of the mat. Swivel your toes towards the back of the mat and then keep going, keep going, keep going till they're pointing towards the opposite side of the room. Dip your left hip towards the mat. Ground down through your left hand. Right hand can be on the right knee or reaching towards your back foot. Feel that side body stretch. Toes point towards the back of the mat. Come up into crescent pose. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Bow your chest over your right leg. Drag your left foot up into warrior three. Good. Left knee comes in towards the chest, just like we rolled it out on our beast pose. It's going to come out towards the left and point back. So we're doing these rolls. Chest still in warrior three position. If you need something to hold on to, a block is always a great choice. Good. Okay, pause with your knee open towards the left side of the room. Left hip open towards the side of the room. Now, roll your knee down to meet your right leg and open. And down and open. So we've got these clamshells and down and open and down and open. If your right glute's talking to you, mine too. Last one, and down and open. Good. Stand onto your right foot. Left knee in towards your chest. Kick your left foot out towards the back of the room, I guess, is what we're looking at now. Kick it back into warrior three. We're almost done. Slowly bring your left toes back to where they came from. Back to our Skandasana. Push off the right foot. Hands come around to the left foot. Left foot sneaks back. Let's do 4 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the next one, up dog. And down dog. Good job. Sweep your right leg up towards the sky. Knee kisses tricep. Sweep it back up. Open it up. Left side plank, and then sprinkle your toes. behind your left leg, hips up towards the sky. Puff up your chest. Left scapula is wrapping onto your back body. Hips driving up towards the sky. Slowly bring your right knee back in towards your chest. Right foot to the front of the mat. You're doing great. Swivel it open. Warrior two. Okay. Bend into your front right leg. Ground down through the knife edge of your left foot. Arms reaching out to either side of the mat. Lengthen your tailbone even here. Ribs drawing in. This sets our core up. Activates it for us. Bring your right forearm on top of your right thigh. Left arm reaches up and overhead. Right hip is coming in towards the center line. Our booty's not sticking out. Everything's active here. How's your pelvic bowl? Lengthen it. Right hip in towards the midline. Ground down into your right foot. Lift your body up. Bend into your left knee. Skandasana. Walk your hands forward. Sink into it. You can always be popped up onto the left toes. Inhale. Exhale. All toes point towards the back of the mat. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. So your toes are pointing towards the opposite side of the room. Sink your right hip towards your mat. Ground down into your right hand. You're not sinking into your shoulder here. It's active. It's holding you up. Left hand can be on the knee or reaching back towards your right foot. Feel that beautiful stretch in your right side body. Good. All right, y'all, here we go. Toes point back towards the back of the mat. Sweep into your crescent pose. Chest bows over your front left leg. Pour so much weight into the left leg that your right leg lifts into warrior three. We're gonna do a few hip rolls here. You know where we're going. Right knee in towards chest, out to the right side of the room, back of the mat. And you're trying to keep your body parallel with the floor here. We're not letting our hips open up just yet to the side of the room. Of course, you can have a block underneath you here. Ground down through all four corners of your standing leg. That's gonna help with your balance. Okay, next time your knee comes in to meet your other knee, we're gonna open it up to the side for our clamshells. Open your hips up now. And then close them and square them off. Open them to the side of the room. Ooh, I just fell. Close it off. Open up. Close it off. Open it up. Close it off. And one more time. I know your glute is talking to you. Close it off. Oh, you could stop for a minute and shake it out if you need to. Then bring your right knee in towards your chest. Kick your foot out to the wall in front of you. Sweep it back. Warrior 3, passing through for just a moment before you set your right toes onto the ground. Sink back into our Skandasana for just a second before we sweep forward. Hands coming around the right foot. Right toes to the back of the mat. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Beautiful, you guys. Okay, take a moment. Knees down to the floor. Sink your hips back to your heels. Come into child's pose for just a moment. And just breathe. Slow down your heart rate. Notice your heart beating. Notice the cadence of your breath. Hands onto the floor. Hips sweep up towards the sky. Okay. Sweep your right foot up towards the ceiling. Right knee taps, right tricep. Bring your heel behind your left hand. And then sink your hips to the floor for single pigeon. Heel can come closer in towards your groin if that's more comfortable, or it can be more parallel to the front of the mat. Ground down into your fingertips, into your back leg and your toes. Inhale. Exhale, paw your hands forward. Bow your chest over your leg. Feel length in your spine. You can always have a block under your hip here or under the front of your left thigh. And just breathe. Notice any thoughts that are coming up. Don't judge them, just notice them and then let them pass through. Sweep your left leg towards the front of the mat. Right foot comes to left thigh. Hands center over the front left leg and paw your hands forward. If you want to take the twist here, feel free to grab the right knee with your left hand and reach up and overhead with your right hand. You don't have to reach the foot, but if it's there, you can use that foot for some leverage to pull through and spin your chest open. Release. Right hand comes behind your hips. Come up onto your shin bone. Lift your hips towards the sky. Left arm up overhead. Release your hips to the floor. Right foot comes on the inside of the left foot. Come back, rock onto your heel. Lift up. Left toes to the back of the mat. Right toes meet them. Push up into down dog. Left foot sweeps up towards the sky. Left tricep kisses, or left knee to left tricep. Kick your heel behind your right hand and sink your hips down. Here we go. Pigeon on our left leg. Again, your heel can be more in towards your groin or more parallel with the front of the mat. Inhale, engage through the bottom of the top of your right foot. And then paw your hands forward as you bow over your left leg. Head can be resting on a block, on your hands, on the floor. And just breathe here. Again, notice any thoughts that are coming up. Don't judge any of them. Just notice them and then let them go. Deep breaths. Sweep your right leg forward. Left sole of the left foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. Hands come to either side of your right leg. Chest centers over that right leg, and then paw your way forward. Flex your right foot, and you can stay here. You can grab the foot if you want. If you want to take that twist, right hand grabs left knee. Reach up overhead with the left arm to feel that spin in your chest and that stretch in your side body. If you want a little more and the foot is somewhere where you can grab it within reach, you can grab the knife edge of your right foot with your left hand and use that as leverage to spin your chest open towards the left side of the room. Feel that nice stretch. Breathe into the left side of your body. Notice all the space you've created. Release. Sweep your right hand back behind your hip. Left hand back behind your hip. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Oh, that should feel good. Release. If you'd like to play with some handstand or headstand, this is a great time to do that. So if you're gonna go into headstand, I like to do it with my forearms on the floor. It just gives a little less pressure on the top of my head. So you're gonna clasp your hands, pinkies tuck in so you don't smush them. Ground down through your forearms. Place the crown of your head on the inside of that little triangle that you've created. Push into your feet, hips up towards the sky. You can kind of roll onto your toes here. And then tuck in your left or right foot, whatever feels natural, and see if you can bring the right foot up too. And then you're in your headstand. Press in to those forearms. So it's almost like you could put a sheet of paper under your head. You're not putting too much pressure or weight onto the top of your head. Feet come down, and you can practice there. Or if you're practicing either handstands, you can come to the wall. I like to walk my feet up the wall this way. So I'll put my feet up on the wall and then walk my hands back to a place that feels comfortable to me. Tops of my feet onto the wall. Triceps wrap in. Lengthen your tailbone. Push through the hands. And you can hold here. When you go to get out, you can flip your toes, walk your hands back out the way you came. And that's a great way to start your handstand practice at the wall. If you're ready to try kicking up in the middle of the room, hands come down, shoulder width apart, toes probably about a ruler's distance from your hands. Pour weight into your hands here. This is a great little drill for feeling how to distribute the weight into your hands when your feet are in the air. So just tipping forward, hips up, okay? And if you're ready to go to the next level, you sweep your dominant leg into the sky, whichever one that is, and then kick your right heel up towards your glute. Wrap your triceps in and kick your heel up. Up. And just stay here and hop. Gaze is in between your hands. And you practice there. And eventually, after practicing and practicing and practicing, you will start to get some airtime. It's a matter of consistency, doing it all the time, daily, and you'll get it. If you want to practice more and more, you just pause and keep going. If you're all done, come onto your back body. Feet, soles of the feet onto the floor, knees pointing at the ceiling. Lift your hips. We're going into a little bridge pose here. Squeeze the glutes. Just a low one. We're not shifting our hips way up to the sky right now. Lengthen your tailbone. Release that to the floor. Let your knees fall over to the right. Come through center. Let them fall to the left. Come through center. Take a couple rounds of windshield wiper on your own. When you come to center next time, wrap your right knee over your left. Shift your hips to the right a little bit, and then let your knees sink to the left and gaze over the right hand. You can close down your eyes now at this point in our practice. We are introspecting. We've done a lot of work, and now we're just unwinding. Letting it go. Come back through center. Unravel the knees. And then wrap your left knee over your right. Shift your hips to the left side. Let your knees knock over to the right. And gaze over your left hand. And breathe. Notice all the new space in your body. Notice the energy you've created. Release and come to center. Stretch your legs long and wide. Take one more big inhale. Exhale. And now stop trying to control your breath at all. Just let it be what it is. Let your body feel heavy. Let the ground support you. Let the mind be quiet. Notice any sensations in your body. Any tingling or pulsing. Notice your energetic feel. Notice the current that you've created. Slowly reach your toes forward and your hands up above your head and grow long. Stretch. Feet come behind your glutes, roll over onto your side body. Be here for just a moment. Press into the ground. Eyes still closed. Come onto your seat, cross your legs, or sit in whatever way feels comfortable to you. Feel your shoulders stack above your hips, your head stack above your shoulders. Feel long. Inhale. Exhale, hands come into prayer at your chest. Bow your head to your heart. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I hope to see you next time.